Jamie's Toy Box. Hey everyone, welcome to Jamie's Toy Box. Today we're going to be reading another of the Disney Parks Little Golden Book series, The Haunted Mansion. Ooh, this one's bound to be spooky. Let's take a look inside. Wow, look at that! It's even got the raven from the attraction that follows you. How cool. I walk through iron gates and up a winding path that leads me past some large gravestones. When my friends said I should go into the Haunted Mansion alone, I laughed. But when they dared me, I knew I had to. After pushing the creaky front door open, I enter a large round room with portraits lining the walls. Suddenly, the door slams shut, trapping me inside. "Welcome, foolish mortal, to the Haunted Mansion," says an ominous voice. "I am your host, your ghost host." Before my eyes, the walls start stretching. Then, the room goes dark, and I hear a scream in the distance. When the lights come back on, there is an open door in front of me that wasn't there before. "Now, as they say, look alive, and we'll continue our little tour," the ghost host says as I walk through the door and along the hallway gallery. Lightning strikes outside the windows, allowing me to see the portraits on the wall. Alive is not exactly how the subjects looked when their eerie images were painted. "And now a carriage will take you into the boundless realm of the supernatural," the ghost host says. I see a small black doom buggy. I hesitate but board the carriage, and it immediately moves forward. There's no turning back now. "You find it delightfully unlivable here in this ghostly retreat," the ghost host says. "Every room has wall-to-wall creeps. Shh, listen." I hear a muffled, "Let me out of here," as I pass a coffin. Even the spirits are looking for a way out. When I turn a corner, I see a floating crystal ball with the face of Madame Leota, the fortune teller, inside. "Serpents and spiders, tail of a rat. Call in the spirits wherever they're at," chants Madame Leota. If the spirits are coming here, I want to be somewhere else. I sigh with relief as the buggy keeps moving past the ball and some floating musical instruments. The carriage drives onto a balcony that overlooks a large ballroom. The happy haunts are beginning to materialize, the ghost host says. I lean over the edge and can't believe my eyes. It's a swinging wake. Ghost guests fly into the room, eat at a full dinner table, and dance to a spirited dirge. It's a lively party for the undead. The carriage continues, forcing me to leave the incredible scene behind. I glide up into an attic and come face to face with a beautiful ghost bride, but the look in her eyes makes me shrink down in my seat until the carriage moves past her. Near the bride is another ghost, who has a sinister smile on his face. Before my eyes, his head disappears and shows up in the box he's holding. I like my head where it is, and luckily, the doom buggy seems to agree as it carries me out a window. Now, the buggy takes me to the roof. I see tons of spirits flying up, up, and away from the graveyard below. It's quite a fright to behold. The only way out of this attic is far from these creepy ghosts is down, so the buggy floats towards the yard. Once I land, I see the groundskeeper and his dog staring at the graveyard in disbelief. I can't see what they're looking at, but I guess I'll find out, because the doom buggy is taking me through the gates. There's another spirited party going on out here, with a ghostly band. When they see me, they start singing an upbeat song. and more grim grinning ghosts and ghouls join in the fun. I'm surprised there are no skeletons playing the trombone. The buggy rolls past 5 busts surrounded by happy haunts. The statues, called the Phantom Five, are loudly singing the ghost group's song. They don't need any body to sing with them. As I ride past a strange tea party, the ghosts there call for me to join them, but that path looks like a dead end, so I'm glad when the buggy quickly moves on. As the spooky song ends, the buggy rolls towards a crypt. I enter it, and the ghost host speaks to me again. "There's a little matter I forgot to mention," he says. "Beware of hitchhiking ghosts." There's a mirror, and in it, I see a ghost sitting next to me. "They'll haunt you until you return," the ghost host warns me. No way am I getting haunted. I jump from the buggy and rush outside, but a voice from a small spirit has a parting message for me. "Hurry back," she says. "Make your final arrangements now. We've been dying to have you." I escape the mansion into the fading light of day. My friends are cheering for me. I know ghosts aren't real, but I can't shake the feeling that one might follow me home. Well, everyone, that story sure has me spooked. I hope you all had fun on the Haunted Mansion, and we hope you join us again next time with Jamie's Toy Box.